Insensitive fashion news.
And insensitive.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
You're being very insensitive.
Can I apologize?
To this.
Will anyone accept my apology or am I canceled?
No.
Canceled.
I can't. Everything you do from here on out, I don't want it.
I understand. Submitted by Jomalia X Yang Gang.
Jomalia and Yang Gang?
Wow.
Jomalia
What does that mean? Are you VP? Does that mean you're leader of the ticket?
Ooh, that'd be a cool
I'm
collaboration.
gonna be the president. Mr. Yang is under me.
I think so too.
That guy fucking talking about math and shit.
That guy talks about how he's Asian in every sentence.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's like, I'm Asian, I know a lot of doctors. And I'm like,
You know what's so funny is
That's
because
a bad bit.
every time he speaks, no one challenges him. No one debates him.
They can't.
They're just like intimidated.
He's too smart though. He's really good at debating.
That's why he can't win.
Really? Why?
They won't let him.
Oh.
He doesn't
Too
stand
smart?
up for what they're about. Yeah.
He doesn't play identity politics, so they don't know what to say.
Because I've seen him go on like other countries like TV shows and stuff, and they try to trap him, and he's just so smart. He flips it around, and it makes the other person feel dumb, like really
He's
fast.
Great. I saw him on a bunch of shit. He was on Ben Shapiro's thing.
Yeah.
And he was great.
Yeah, and Ben Shapiro's
That guy's
is
a
a
good
super
debater.
conservative too.
Yeah, he's a fucking neocon,
Yeah.
dude. I don't even like neocons, but I was like, dang, Yang is fucking dope.
Are neocons from Star Trek?
Neocons are like, it sounds like it, that's for sure. But they love war very much. They love war.
Okay.
A fashion designer thought school shooting themed hoodies were a good idea.
Oh shit.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Not fucking kidding.
Bad
you.
look. Are there bullet holes in them or?
There are.
Oh!
God, what the fuck? That's sick. Like, disgusting.
Oh, okay. I was like,
There's holes.
What the fuck?
Horrible.
that one's
There's
Columbine.
a
Crazy.
Look at that guy
color.
smiling over there.
He's probably like,
It's just like, oh god, this is
Girls in
showing.
trouble.
I saw this shit at
zoom
UCB
in.
parties in like 2007.
Oh really?
Yeah, people were doing all kinds of shit like this.
That's a joke that's aged well.
Trying to zoom in on this guy.
Yeah, look at that guy's face. That guy is just like, oh man.
He's like, yep, I like that hoodie.
No,
Can't wait
he's
to
probably
get it.
like, someone's in trouble.
Yeah, that's
Or what if he's like,
It's gonna make the news.
That guy's tight.
this is genius.
So there's Columbine. There is Sandy Hook.
That's horrible.
It's a
And there
statement
is-
though. He's making a statement. I get
What
it.
kind of fucking runway is that?
Stoneman Douglas.
That's like a hallway of an art studio in Hollywood.
I get it. I get the
This
statement.
is in New York. Yeah.
I think it's provocative. Do I think it's like the best timing for it? But at the same time, he wants controversy, right? That's why you fucking
And
like.
when would be the best timing? Like 2 years, 5 years?
Never.
10 years?
Yeah, I mean, if there was enough space in between both of them, you might be fine.
But that's his message. His message is fuck school shootings.
yeah, or his
In
message.
300 years from now, it's the best timing.
Yeah.
Because we could talk about fucking the Greeks and nobody
Yeah.
feels shit.
Well, I feel like don't talk about
Because
this.
we still can't really talk about the Holocaust too, right? It's too soon.
We can among Asians.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because it's not that personal.
Oh, I guess so.
Like, I think Europeans are more affected by it,
Right.
or Jewish people and
Yeah.
like whatever, right? But then like, it's
Can you talk
kind of
about
like,
internment camps?
yeah, I mean, like if you talk about fucking rape of Nanking or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Then white people don't really care
Yeah.
as much as Chinese people care.
yeah.
I'd buy a Rape a Nanking hoodie.
Well, that's just you. I can't wear that
I
shit.
don't know if I'd go that far. Yeah, both.
I can't wear Dude, this table right here is the fucking Axis powers, man.
I would buy a Rape of Nanking hot or cold tumbler, but not a hoodie.
Hot or cold tumbler. It's one that you could like, if depending on the group of people you're with, you could hide the thing and then just like slide it down.
Oh, I was more thinking of it keeps my liquid temperature cooled.
Oh, okay. Well.
But I see what you're saying.
Like when I first saw these pictures, for sure it's like my immediate reaction is very distasteful. What about the victims' families and all that? But then when I like have time to marinate on it, I really don't know how I feel about it. Because there's also like the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and then there's also like art, and I understand art's supposed to be provocative, it's supposed to create emotions, and then there's also like the humanity part, and they all kind of pull me in different ways.
Thomas Kincaid is controversial to me. It when I look at it, I'm like, I get it. He's going for controversy. Like it's really.
Who's Thomas Kincaid?
He's the painter of light. They call him.
Painter of light.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's controversial shit.
Yeah, totally. It's sort of like Ansel Adams.
Yeah. It's like trash ass fucking like Walmart shit.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
So
Let's get back to Rape and Nanking.
I got the joke.
So this.
Oh, but going back to Rip and Nam King, the reason why I would get the hoodie because I feel like there's some sort of empowerment and like we've overcome that. Like China as a nation has overcome that so much, you know. Yeah. So I feel like there's like I don't know. I feel like there is some empowerment in there.
Yeah, that's you, but everybody else can take that message differently because that's their own kind of like prerogative as to
And
how
that's
they
the
wanna
beauty
take
of
that.
art, right? Like everyone gets to chime in and then you bring awareness and you also bring profits. You could do all kinds of shit.
And they don't have to buy the hoodie. I'm buying the hoodie.
That's what I think is tight about this. Is it's just about I think he's shitting on the school shootings shit.
Yeah.
And then like it wasn't on my mind. I just came back from Hawaii. You know, I'm not thinking about school shootings, even though it's like happening a lot.
But school pride's a big deal, right? Everyone's always like school pride, school pride, school pride. So then he's like, okay, here's your school pride. Remember, this is what your school's known for, and isn't that fucked up?
Right. Yeah.
And in some ways, it feels like it takes the power out of the school shooter's hands.
But why do they gotta fucking sell it though?
Is he selling it though, or is it a?
So let me.
Artists
clear
gotta
up-
eat.
Let me clear up
Okay,
some stuff
please,
here.
please.
Let me give you some
Thank you,
info.
Tiff.
So this brand is called Destroy, and there's 2 founders, and they said that they wanted to make a comment on gun violence while also empowering the survivors of tragedy. Initially, they did not plan to sell this at all, but because of the backlash and because of all the controversy around this, now they're planning on selling.
That's smart.
We would do that.
I would.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so dope. I like that. Me too. It's like, oh, well, you're gonna say I'm profiting anyway? Well, fuck it.
Yeah.
I got more eyes.
Yep. Let's mint the money, baby. Let's go.
I'd buy it.
So
If I owned this company, though, I would never show my face ever. It would be a faceless CEO of this company. Yeah.
I like that you're not worried about profiting about it. You just don't want to show your face.
You're worried about getting shot. Irony.
That's dope.
Exactly.
I mean,
So-
not everyone's gonna know who you are. You can move.
So they're saying
That was a little bit of
that-
shade. I like this.
So these are 2 black males that are behind this
black
street,
males.
the streetwear brand.
Okay.
So they're saying that the fact that their image as young black males has not been traditionally awarded for credit for introducing avant-garde ideas is what they're saying, that so many people have assumed that their message is lazy because what they have been taught about black men.
That's projection, dude. What about John Paul Baptiste?
I know
and
how
shit?
everybody thinks that black men are lazy, and this is lazy art that I produced.
Wait, so do they want credit? Is that what they like? Are they like?
So they're pretty much saying like they're just pushing, you know, like the art, like the
I get that. Yeah, I agree with him on that part. Like,
Well,
yeah,
I think no matter what, if you do this kind of controversial art, everyone says it's lazy. Everyone.
And these cats are like, see, we're black guys and we're not lazy. I'm like, what? Nobody said you were. What the fuck, guys? Just relax over there. Jesus.
Yeah. Before even knowing that they were black, I would call this lazy art. Like all day, because whenever you do shocking, like contemporary things, it's everyone thinks that it's lazy art because it's so simple to do,
Right.
but it's hard in the simplicity. Because if it's like if it was so easy, why didn't you do it?
Well, it's also hard in the guts area.
Yeah.
Right? Where it's like, I'm going to paint this
scary.
right now, and it's fucking takes some real balls.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shit in the middle of an art gallery.
Takes balls.
That's hard to do.
Real
This is
balls.
what one of the co-founders said. Actually, one of the co-founders posted this on their Instagram, and this is what it says.
You have to put his black thumb in there to show everyone he's black.
Good
So
point.
he said, this thing says,
He could have
sometimes-
cleaned his thumbnail, I will say. Look at it. It's filthy. Look at No, Tiff, come on.
He's been working on his garden.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Underneath the nail, bro. Jesus.
That's too small to
making
tell.
clothes. I don't know. All right, so this says, sometimes life can be painfully ironic, like the irony of dying violently in a place you consider to be safe, controlled environment like school. We are reminded all the time of life's fragility, shortness, and unpredictability, yet we are also reminded of its infinite potential. It is this push and pull that creates the circular motion that is the cycle of life. Nirvana is the goal we hope to achieve through meditation and healthy practices that counter our destructive habits. Samsara is the cycle we must transcend to reach nirvana.
Little culty for me.
I was following him, and I was like halfway through. I was like, "Holy shit, is this kicking in right now?" I was like, holy fuck!
I'm like,
Once it got to Nirvana, I was like, "Okay, I've lost you, dude."
the first paragraph,
Yeah.
very dope.
I was on the board.
And
I
then
was on the.
it went into like hyperspace.
Yeah, it did. A little, but my brain's back here.
Do you know any organic people like this? I know you.
Plenty.
I don't
Unfortunately.
talk to him
funny.
frequently, but I know.
And then they want to talk about energy and shit all the time, and then
Hey
I'm
man,
like,
but have you gotten your crystals read recently?
well, don't know, and I should.
I do like the branding of it because I like. So I'm a big fan of branding and like business and stuff. And when I can think of other products for the company, then I know their branding's good.
Strong brand.
So if they had like the Angeles Fire collection and all those hoodies are kind of charred a little bit, or maybe the Louisiana Floods where it's like sweatpants but it comes soggy in a plastic bag, that'd be pretty cool. And I could just start brainstorming all kinds of products for them too. The natural.
Or the Amazon fires, and it's just like people being bored because it's a very boring story.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we got back to that.
Well, it's just it was a boring story, I thought.
Yeah, I'm sure. You wanted to hear about Spider-Man, right?
I wanted to hear about what happened with Spider-Man leaving the MCU. That's
Everyone already forgot about it. They were fighting so hard for it.
Yeah.
No one's talking about it no more.
Yeah. Still on fire,
Yeah, the
though.
families though, like the victims' families from these school shootings, they're so upset.
They must be hurt, yeah.
Yeah, they're so upset.
Because they're like, don't remind me of this shit.
No, they're just saying like it seems as if they're making a mockery of how their family members died.
Well, that's how they see it.
Yeah.
You know why?
Yeah.
I think it's a mockery because they used those fucking model boys. They should have used fucking incel looking boys.
Don't use hot boys then.
Yeah. Use incel boys.
Those boys need jobs anyway. They're neat. They're sitting at home.
Why would you use such hot men? It's like you're joking.
Yeah.
So
You're trying to tempt straight men with those kind of hot men, right?
Yeah.
Totally, yeah. When I look at that, I'm like, wow, this is sexy wear right here.
It's not right.
Yeah.
And why are they wearing pants?
Okay. I've lost you now.
I couldn't be more with them.
well, if you, we can end this.
Can we not end it?
You can keep carrying.
Joe, how hot are they?
Very hot boys. You know, and if their pants were off and they had really hard dicks, I think the families would be cool with it.
I think you're right.
But they're like, man, don't fucking do this shit.
Yeah.
With the hottest boys in
seeing
town.
soft dick boys and they're thinking this isn't respectful. And
Yeah.
if those were raging boners instead,
Now that's showing respect.
I can see it. I'm glad we kept this video going.
Yep.
I really am.